Nou, eens kijken wie er live komt. I'm waiting for people to come on live, but hi, good morning to all of you. I just called my parents and they are on their way. They will be here in about 1 hour. And I thought, okay, maybe it would be fun to do just a chat with all of you. Yeah, it's my 46th birthday today. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I took a shower, I put on my birthday clothes, and now I'm waiting for my parents because in the Netherlands we have now restrictions and can only invite 2 people over. So thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Anya. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Margot. Thank you, Margaret, for all your birthday wishes. I always find that a fun word. Felicidades. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you, Annette. Thank you for all your birthday wishes. Hi, Carol. Thank you, Corinne. Anya, can't you hear me? Oh, can you all hear me? Hi to all of you. Hi, Tracy. Tracy, do you mind if I tell what happened? Because then I can tell to the people what happened with your husband. And thank you all for all your birthday wishes. It goes too fast to call out all your names. Okay. Before I start chatting with you all, thank you for the birthday wishes. And yesterday, Tracy's husband had a terrible accident. As far as I know, he wanted to pull 2 dogs that were fighting from each other, and one of them bit in his middle finger, and now he needs surgery on his middle finger to make it function properly again. So she sent me an email and apologized that she couldn't do the tutorials maybe this weekend because she wanted to do the advent calendar. But I totally understand, and that she needed to take care of her husband, because I can imagine that she was shocked. So Tracy, don't worry about it. And I will do maybe this week 1 or 2 my kind of tutorials myself, so to give you less pressure, because I want you to be able to do what you have or want to do, if you know what I mean. Oh, he is in surgery now. Ooh, I will cross my fingers for you. Yeah, that's that's not nice of me to do. Oh, sorry, Tracy. See, that's always so hard. If you want to say what you think, you always make mistakes because it's in another language. But I know you know me well enough that I don't want to make fun of it. Okay, okay. Thank you for forgiving me. Hope you have a great birthday despite these horrible times. Yeah, I'm not the only one who has to suffer this ordeal. I think lots of people with me that have their birthday this year. So I'm feeling blessed that I can have my parents over. They are 71 and 72. So and they have to drive a long distance to be able to come to my birthday. So hi, Elizabeth. Hi, see, you finally made it. I read your comment yesterday that you didn't make it. Yeah, I hope a speedy recovery for Tracy's husband as well. Thank you to Teresona. Yeah, I will pray for your husband. Ah, that's sweet. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to chat with you all because I had some time to kill before they arrive. And I thought it would be fun to do it. Trace, kom mijn gedachten op de goede afloop gaan niet uit. Oh, wat lief, Will. Thank you. Yeah, it's in Dutch, but Tracy Will said that she is that her thoughts and prayers are with you and your husband. Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know how he is right now because he's now in surgery, but yeah, it's really horrible what happened with his finger. I was afraid that he would lose his entire hand, but yeah, in Dutch we say luck with bad luck or bad luck with luck, something like that. If I translate it, it is only his one finger and not his whole hand. But it's horrible. You're welcome, Tracy. See, we are all will understand why you can't make the tutorials now. I know your brain will be busy with thinking about your husband. So you see, I'm almost joking on my words. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. As far as I understand, Cindy, he wanted to separate two dogs that were fighting, and one of them bit on his hand, something like that. No, it's just his middle finger, but it's on the palm side, not the back side of his hand. Oh, so on the inside, right? Maybe Tracy, you can explain what happened exactly. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. How about some additional cutting dice on your carousel box so we can change the horses into other characters for the season of the year? Yeah, I can ask if the seller that sells the carousel is interested. That's no problem. I can do that. Oh, and I heard about what I'm going to do is in about a week. No, I have to tell it different because last time I think I wasn't clear in what I wanted to say. Last year, I produced 2 exclusive dies, the scissors and the glue bottle. And what I designed now, I wanted to keep it a mystery, what I designed. It's something that is related to crafts. It's a small die, and the die you can make in a flat die, but also into a shaker. And what I'm going to do, if I know when they will arrive, I will put a link in my Etsy store. 10 of those I will give away. The only thing you have to do is pay for shipping. And the other ones, the other 40, because I ordered 50 of them, I will put in my Etsy store. Not right now, but they will be in my Etsy store. Yeah. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I wish you could make dice for Hanukkah. That would be amazing. Susan, if you want dice for Hanukkah and if you have ideas, and that counts for all the ideas you guys have, if you have ideas on dice you really would love to have, I think the best way to see if sellers are interested is DM the seller. What you do is you go to your favorite seller that you know that I designed for. Click on contact seller. When you are in the shop, there is always a link on contact seller. There you can write down what you would like to see in a cutting die, because then the seller will see in what particular dies he is interested. And when he how do I say that? When he made the decision on, for instance, you say, I want to have a horse die. I'm not good at animals, but that's the first thing that's on my mind. Then he will email me and ask me, Nicole, could you design a horse die? Or if you want a particular box, then he will email me and ask me. And it saves me so much time to, how do I say that? To convince them that there are people who want that particular die. So when you have ideas or wishes, send them to the sellers. You can pick Andy Store or KS Craft Lover Store or Bakey Cat Store or Surprise Creations, whatever store you prefer. Send them your ideas and then they will ask me to design it. Surprise Creations does not ask me a lot for a particular die. They always leave it up to me. But for instance, KS Craft and Bakey Cat, those two ask me when they get requests. So that's the best option if you want a particular die. But that's the same thing with Dutch words. I get a lot of people asking me, could you do Dutch words? But sellers aren't interested in, for instance, even English words, because there are so many out there. They don't want to produce words anymore, because if they produce them, they don't sell good enough for them to make even a little bit of profit. So, and because they sell the dies so cheap. I tried to keep up with all your questions. I know it would be for the next Christmas, but have you given any thought to the 3D elf boot shoes crate holder? Yeah, I thought about that, Amanda. But see, that's what often happens. People ask me to design things that I know that are already out there. For instance, there was a lady who asked me to make a 3D nutcracker, but SVG Cuts has a really nice one. So for me, there is not so much of a hurry to design one, if you know what I mean, because it's already out there. So normally, when I make designs, I rather make a design that's not already out there. But that's hard. I struggle with that every day to come up with new and exciting things. Treat holders, sorry. So boot and shoes. Yeah. Oh, what was it? Oh, I made a high heel. And that one will be sold in the KS Craft store soon. I made a new high heel. And I made it also into a shaker. But I will think of doing an elf, because yesterday there was a lady who asked me to make also the gingerbread cookies into a shaker. So that one is... oh, was it your own dog? See, I already had a feeling that it was your own dog. And the dogs were playing, but then they were fighting over a ball. And my husband was separating them. And as he was pulling his hand away, his hand caught on the dog's. Oh, not on the dog's teeth. It was the dog. Not our dog's teeth. It was the dog our dog was playing with. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I feel so sorry for your husband, Tracy. But and how is your dog? Your dog isn't hurt? I hope not. I know it's a big dog, but nevertheless, I hope your dog is okay. I thought they were fighting. Okay, your dog is okay. Okay, no, okay. Then I have not to worry about that. I don't know. KWE1. Amanda, I looked at the Nutcracker SVG. Yes, it's lovely, but I don't have a cutting machine for SVGs, I believe you do, like many people out there. And so the cutting dies are very accessible to all people. That's why I ask. Oh, okay. Yeah. Next year, when please remind me next year around September, and then I will see if I have time to design a 3D nutcracker. Yeah, because if I make it now, the sellers won't buy it from me. That's as simple as that. So I will having a hard time to convince them that we would love to have a nutcracker all through the year. So, because many people will now ask me for Valentine or Easter or summer dies, and because they thank you, Anne, because they needed time to produce the dies and ship them out when you order them. Yeah, there is a lot of time in between. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, please remind me, because then I for sure will look into making a 3D nutcracker. Yeah, Cleo, I need to translate your question into English, else people wouldn't understand what I'm talking about when I do it in Dutch. But I don't add PDFs to my Etsy files, and I do that for a reason. Because then I make the Chinese companies it really easy to buy one of my digital cut files, and they have absolutely no problem to convert it then, when there is a PDF inside, to convert it into a cutting die set. And as you know, I always sell my design to one of the sellers. And if a seller that I don't know buys a die under a name that I think nothing about, then they can produce it within a heartbeat. So that's why I don't add PDFs to my digital cutting files. It's just to protect my work. That's why I don't do it. And to be fair also to the sellers, because they are the ones who pay me for the designs, and when they are stolen and then brought out into dies, it's hurtful for the seller too. So that's the reason. Thank you, Susan. Oh, you did it in Dutch. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I will be praying against infection in your husband. Ah, that's sweet. Anthony, yes, he has been on IV and had a tetanus shot. Oh, you call that the same as we do. You're welcome, Cindy. I am designing cards and projects for Easter. Is there any news on the cross you have mentioned? Tanya, not yet. I'm going to design it this Monday or Tuesday, but I'm still thinking about what to do inside of for decoration, inside of the cross. Because do I do swirls? Do I do just a background? I'm trying to see what would be you have inappropriate, but appropriate. How do you say that? The right thing to do. That it would be an honoring of the Lord. I hope you know what I mean. It's hard to explain in English. But I didn't forget. Good morning, Donna. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Cindy, okay, night time for me. God bless you and your hubby, Nicole. Have a great birthday. Thank you, Cindy. And sleep well. Have a nice sleep. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing the cross. I'm also thinking about doing a cigarette box, but then that you can add playing cards or crayons or stuff like that. So a box that opens like normally a cigarette box would do. That's one that I'm thinking about doing. And there was another thing on my mind that you guys asked me for. I have to see on the sheet that I keep up with. Thank you, Vic. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, so if you have any ideas on, could you help me with new ideas for Easter? because there are so many eggs and so many bunnies and so many grass borders. And I would love to know what you would like to have for Easter dice, except for the cross, because that's one I'm going to make. But if you have any ideas about that, let me know. Dankjewel, Mieke. Dankjewel. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I have seen a Celtic knots and crosses that are lovely. Oh, I know. Yeah, we call them you also see those kind of designs in tattoos, right? That's what you mean. Or am I mistaken, Tanya? I believe the Celtic things. Oh, that's a tribal, right? Yeah, but Celtic, I believe that they also do Celtic things in tattoos a lot. I don't know for sure. I will look it up. I will write it down. I'm going to take my piece of paper again. So a Celtic cross. And yeah, see, they are in tattoos. And what was the other thing that I was? Oh yeah, the cigarette boxes that look like cigarette boxes. So if you have more ideas, let me know, because now I have my piece of paper and my pen ready. So if you have wishes or ideas, let me know. Also send them to the sellers, like I explained. But yeah, I'm hoping that you have new ideas on what to make for Easter dice, fun things, because I already made a basket that you have to weave. I made a bunny hair bands with the ears, and I made some bunny tags. That's also something that I made. A large Easter egg box and a 3D basket. But Maya, I already did a basket. I already did one. See? Okay, and Rosalind, you say a large Easter eggs box. What size? Because I need to know a size. That's something that's really important for me. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Tamara, you are still, now I see you in my chat, you are still one of my big examples. The cards you keep on making, yeah, I keep on loving to see your cards. Oh, and I still have your cards. I will show it to the people. Wait a minute. I still have the one that you made for me. Yeah. See? I still have it in my craft room. You made yeah. The way you make them, I love it. So it's still an honor for me to have a card made by you. Yeah, she is my big example. And check her out, because she has a really, really nice cards. Well, it's cards in a style that I like a lot. If you don't want to call it a cigarette box, flip top box. That's a good one, Rhonda. Flip top box. I will put it down. Flip top box. Yeah, I'm going to call it that. Hi, Regina. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And thank you for loving my dice. I will get the size now. Yeah, please, Rosalind, because for me, it's not only having an idea, but also in what size people would like to have a box like that. And I could even make a stand in the bottom of the box that you can put your egg in, so it will stay upright. So that's not a problem. Basket sounds great, Nicole. 3D is my thing. Yeah. But the problem with the 3D baskets is that some like a small basket, some like a large basket. And I'm always struggling. Okay, but what size would be suitable for many things, and it always ends up in being something big. Ah, that's amazing. Yeah. Tanya, where is your list book that you made instead of sheets book? Where is your list book that you made instead of sheets of paper, lol? I'm really trying to think of what you... Oh, now I know what you mean. See? Yeah, you are right. I made it, but where did I put it? I put it on my shelf, and now I can't find it anymore. You are right. That's so smart. Oh, yeah. I think you mean this book that I made. See, I had to find it. Yeah. This is the one you were talking about, I think. Yeah. Oh, and I have something else that I want to show you guys. I don't know where I put them, but I will take them also. I'm having a new idea. What I did for the people who have a digital cutter, I ordered sheets that are thick enough to be used as stencils. And I'm thinking about making my own stencils, so when I have a certain design that I can cut it out with my digital cutter, and then I can use it as a stencil for ink blending or putting on the pastes that are out there. And I ordered this on AliExpress, and it's really a good thickness to be able to use as a stencil, and it's an A4 sheet. So I don't know how you all think about having your own designs in stencils. So I will put the link where I bought mine in the description box after I stop the live stream. So then you will know where to find the sheets that I ordered. But they are perfectly thickness. The only thing that I think is when you make a certain stencil design in them, that you have to cut it with a double cut. And people with a digital cutter know what I mean. Welke sheet heb jij gebruikt voor je lantaarn? Anja, bedoel jij... Oh, daar heb ik vellum voor gebruikt. So you mean the sheets that shine the light through, right? Yeah, I just used vellum, and I bought my vellum at Doerding in Spijkenisse. So that's where I ordered the vellum, and it works perfectly. You need a bit of a thicker vellum. That's the best to use, because I also have it very thin. Love it as a chocolate egg would fit. Yeah, but Mieke, the problem is there are chocolate eggs in so many different sizes. Doerding is such a nice store. Yeah, that's true, Laura. Yeah, Anja, please cut the cake. Yeah. Yeah, it's cozy, right? Having a chat like this. The egg would be 6 inches tall and about 3 inches wide. Whoa. Yeah, but that would be a big die set. I don't know if a seller would be interested in to make something like that, but I will put it on my list. Egg box, 3D, and then 6 by 3 inches. I have wrote it down, and I will see if a seller would be interested, but I have no idea. I have to ask them, and the problem is sellers only say when they are interested if they really see it entirely finished. So I have to draw it before I know if they are even willing to produce it into a die set. But thank you for understanding, and I will for sure will ask them if they would love a box like that. But yeah, what do you do if you don't have chocolate eggs that are so big with such a box, if you know what I mean by that, then why, how would you use the box for smaller eggs? Then I need to make a few different inserts that people can use if they only can find chocolate eggs that are smaller. Hi Marisol. Hi. Hello Nicole. Happy birthday and wish you the best. Hope you have a very happy birthday. Yeah, my parents are on the way. They will be here in about an hour. So yeah, I'm waiting for them to arrive because we only can have 2 people on our birthday because of the COVID rules. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Maybe a basket for the small chocolate eggs. Those all have the same measurements. Yeah, yeah. But I already did a basket, but I will look into a new basket. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Happy birthday, Donna. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, of course. I like to chat with you. At first I was afraid to do live chats because it's very. I always am afraid that I bore people, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that was a little bit a thing that I have to overcome before doing all those live chats. I'm not afraid to show my face because I am what I am. But yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle. Old-fashioned woven picnic baskets will double opening flaps. Okay. Oh, you like to make it complicated, Amanda. Oh, you're not by any means boring. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I'm happy to see my parents too. I feel very fortunate that I still have them. So you are a natural at live streams. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. And Elizabeth, could you please send me your address because I would love to send you a gift as well. Because I just think you deserve a gift. So I would like to send you a gift. Live chats become addictive after 3 minutes or after 3 times, sorry. Yeah, but I always struggle to find something to talk about. That's something that is my struggle. I want to try and stream, but I find it kind of scary. Yeah, Laura, it is scary. I have to admit, I have the same problem. It is scary to do. I hope Tracy's husband will be well. I think so, Marisol, because Tracy is a good caretaker. Nicole, you never bore us. We enjoy spending time with you. Ah, thank you, Donna. Happy birthday. Thank you, Sandra, for the birthday wishes. Thank you. You always sound genuine and never boring. You make me laugh. Jill, were you there when Miss Alabama was also here and we talked about the handcuffs? Oh, we had so much. I had so much fun. The tears run over my cheeks down. Really. Oh, we had such a laugh. I love this. Just keep them coming. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Paper Craftery. And struggling with tech stuff. Yeah, me too. Because other people had to teach me, had to teach me how to be able to make other people, how do you call them? Able to put in links. There was a word for it. I have to see how they call it. Now I can't stand it. I had to learn how to make other people a moderator. That was the right word. So now I make Laura also a moderator. Altijd leuk om naar je te kijken. Dankjewel, Mirjam. You look so good all dressed up. Will you go out with your parents? When we will go out, I think I want to go to the forest because my husband and I always like to look at, because it's fall now, and we all like to search for really rare
Mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. Yeah, I thought there was also another word for mushrooms, but yeah, we like to take the pictures of the mushrooms and stuff like that. I always find nature really interested. There is one guy in the Netherlands, and he always is on TV telling about nature stuff and stuff like that. And when he is on, I always sit like this, and I can listen to the man for ages because of the stories he tells. I always find it fascinating how nature works. See, Laura, now I shocked you. It looks so lovely to be this close and personal with the designer. For me, it's unique. Well, Tanya, I'm just a girl from the Netherlands who is able to draw, nothing special. So please know that that the honor is also from me to you. I know I say this in a really bad English, but I think you know what I mean. Yeah, I hope so too, Cucumbers. I hope I will find a lot of um, difficult or hard to find mushrooms because I always like to photograph them. When we will go, I don't know if we go, but when we will go and I will find a few, then I will put them on my Instagram so you can see them as well. Thank you, Fat Dandelions. Thank you. Uh, I just have to pick Melissa up from work. Says happy birthday to you. Ah, give Melissa a big kiss from me, Tracy. Happy birthday. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. I know you're from the Netherlands, and thank you for typing in English because that makes it for me easier to tell people what you say or so they can read it. That's something if someone can interest you like that. Yeah. Yeah. I always find the man interested. I don't know his name. I will ask my husband. Weet jij nog hoe die man heette bij... hoe heet hij nou? I can't figure out his name. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for your donation. But please, sweetie, I know you don't have a lot of money yourself. Please don't do it anymore. Keep it for yourself and buy something nice for yourself. You deserve it. You are a sweetheart. But I am really, really thankful. So please know that I don't mean it in a bad way, but please use it for something on yourself. That makes me also really happy. You can never bore your followers. We love you. Your personality is so bubbly. Thank you, Donna. I know I have a smile on my face the whole time I'm watching you. Hugs. Hug from me to you, Donna. Thank you. Dankjewel, Mario. Dankjewel. You all make me blush so hard. I don't know what to say to all those sweet comments. Vic, my son is 9 and an expert in nature. He teaches people about insects and he adores mushrooms, so he makes friends with them and draws eyes on them. That's sweet, Vic. Yeah, I like to see them too. I always find them fascinating and I don't know why. You have to make a mushroom 3D die that way you will have it all year round. Yeah. And the funny thing is paper and lace. Oh. My husband and I drove a long way to go to a certain forest to see if we could find mushrooms. We went there, walked the whole forest, no mushrooms, not even one. Then we came home and I needed to do something in the garden. And in our own garden were mushrooms. So we drove the whole end for nothing. I called my husband, see, we didn't have to go that far. They are in our own backyard. I agree with Donna. Thank you, Barbara. You deserve the best and sweetest day, Nicole. You're so kind and nice. Thank you. Karen Herrera, happy birthday and many happy returns from Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, that's cool. That's yeah, I always like to one day be able to go to America. It's always fascinated me, that country. That's good idea. A mushroom-shaped box die. A mushroom-shaped box die. Well, you know how to make things complicated for me. I'm Amanda. I think you think too big of me that I'm able to do anything, but that's not true. I appreciate that you think that I'm able to, but I have limits. I really do. I really do have limits. Oh my God, what's your favorite type to find? Yeah, of course, the typical one, the red one with the white dots on top. But we had a program about 2 days ago on the Dutch television, and there was how do you call hoe noem je nou boswachter? Yeah, I have to look that word up because I don't know. I have to translate it because I have no idea how you call it in English. A forester. Oh, see, I learned a new word. And he showed to the lady that was host all kinds of mushrooms, and they were so nice, ones that I never ever seen. But the fun thing, I think, is because they know the names and they know certain um, things that particular mushroom does to a tree or to the ground or stuff like that. And that's something I really like to know. How about a 3D teapot to go with your teacup just released? Yeah, Amanda. That one is also on my list. Little backyard mushrooms, yeah. Heb je het over Freekvonk? No, 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 not Freekvonk. I'm talking about the man that is in the show called oh, come on. Hoe heet die show nou ook alweer?
Het zijn net mensen.
Oh ja, het zijn net mensen.
It's just like
That's the Dutch word for the show. And I believe his first name is Arjan. Arjan? I believe that is his first name. And that man, if he is starting to tell about the animals, I always am stuck to my TV. Hi, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon, I'm sorry for my accent. It's Dutch, and I try to pronounce the words as correctly as correctly as possible, but it's hard because sometimes my tongue is struggling to make the right shapes let them come correctly out of my mouth.
hij heet Arjan Posma.
Oh, his name is Arjan Postma. That's the man that always tells things that, yeah, makes me intrigued more about animals in the forest. It's like when your hobby go fishing, we don't like 10 minutes in different places and never get anything. Yeah, that's true. I love a challenge, lol, and the sky is your limit. You make it what you like. Okay, I mean, I will try, but I can't promise anything. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. Your English is great. Don't worry. Thank you, Cucumber. Cucumber. See, I can pronounce it, but because I want to be fast, I always stumble up on my words. Oh dear, I have an image in my head of a pink fluffy mushroom. I think you think about something else pink and fluffy. And thank you, Kathy, for the happy birthday wishes. I love it. I don't apologize. Oh, thank you, Shannon, for forgiving me. I will try to speak slower because then I know I pronounce the words better. I heard Ben. Hi, Ben. I hope you are doing well. Hi, Miss Alabama. Good morning. See, my Miss Handcuffs is back. See, I will shock her. So. And then I will never miss her when she comes online. Your English is far better than my Dutch or any other language. Yeah, Jill, it's hard. it's hard. In the beginning, I was so afraid to say stupid things. That's the same thing when, for instance, Tracy sends me an email and those are the hardest things to do when you want to uh, show your empathy to somebody and then turn it into words. That's really hard when it's not your own language. And I always feel sorry that I'm not able to say what I feel inside. And if I want to do it like that, I always mess up the grammatic of the sentence. Yeah, that's hard. Thank you, Miss Alabama, for the birthday wishes. Sorry, do you mean Arian Posma? Yeah, Monica, I mean Arian Posma. I think he is fun to listen to, right? I love when he talks about the animals. I have trouble sometimes too. I sometimes mix my languages up. I speak 3 so and never perfect. It becomes a milestone. Oh, yeah, it's hard. But, well, I think when I practice more, because I know I can speak more words now and know what they mean than about a year ago. And it's all because of you, because you correct me with things that I say wrong or that is grammatically not correct. So that helps a lot. And I listen a lot to YouTube videos because in there people talk to each other, and because I don't need subtitles, then I learned that the way you pronounce them the best way. And of course, I look at people that don't have an accent or something like that, because I have already one myself. So thank you, Fiona. Thank you for your birthday wishes. I never thought of Hemco's police team idea who turned into so much fun. Oh, no, me too. But it was Mrs. Alabama's fault. She was the one that brought those funny thoughts to my mind. And I love it because we had such a laugh. I was saying yesterday, but I don't think you've seen it, of all things to have attached to you. That's funny. Thank goodness I have never had them on me for real. I had them on me for real once, and it was on a carnival in the Netherlands. There's once a year we have 9 days of carnival, and when there are carousels and stuff that you can ride in, there's always police around to see if people don't get robbed or stuff like that. And there were 2 officers there, and I'm always in for a joke. And I asked one of the officers, do those handcuffs feel heavy? And he was looking like me, are you a lunatic or something? Why are you asking me that? And I told him, listen, I always wondered how it would feel to have real police handcuffs on my hands. And he told me, well, if you want to feel it, okay. But what I didn't think of that was that behind me was a cafe, and in front of the cafe was a big terrace with all people. It was crowded, so he turned me around so he could handcuff me, and then I saw all those people and I got red all over my face because those people thought that I was crazy too. But oh, they had so much fun, the police officers. I had so much fun. And when I tried to run away with the handcuffs, he held me back and he took them away from my hands. So, oh, we had a laugh. It was fun. I think that was about 15 years ago that happened. So I wore them once for fun. I'm too chicken to break the law, so they will never put them on me. Yeah, I have a real experience. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and even the officers told me that they found my question very fun and never had somebody asked to be handcuffed. Oh, hi Tracy, pleased to meet your acquaintance. What does acquaintance mean? I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. So if you can explain to this silly girl, that was the same with, I never knew what deck the halls meant. And you all explained to me. And I thought it was fun that I now finally know what it meant. Because when you go on Google, you always get strange explanations. Okay. Oh, kennismaking. Friend. Thank you, Fat. Thank you. Friend, but not good friend. Oh, friend, but not good friends. Oh, thank you, Gail. My father was a police for 40 years. Also, my brother and nephew both were police. I never wanted to try those handcuffs. I'll stick to the furry shaker ones. Pleased to meet you. Acquaintance means kennis in Dutch. Yeah, that's true, Laura. Yeah. It's a posh way of saying nice to meet you. Okay. Okay, see? That stuff I like to learn because some words, the hardest word that I have to type or that I had to learn to type was the word though, although. It's too much T's and H and G's and O's and U's, and I always messed it up. But now I finally am able to type in the word though. Yeah, Monica, I really did. And those people were looking at me on the terrace. Yeah, it was so funny. Stick with though. Oh, that's a shortcut of THOUGHT, right? Although, yeah, ALTHOUGH. Vraagje tussendoor. Is er ook wel eens ergens uitleg over de lantaarn? Anja, at this moment there is no tutorial for the lantern, but I don't know if you have heard what happened to the husband of Tracy. I will see if I can do a quick tutorial so you have a bit of an idea how to put it together the coming week. But I first have to cut mine out again so I can show in a video how to put it together. And see, he is running through the screen again. I hope otherwise I'm using it wrong. Nicole, please don't worry. I'm English and I do not speak any other language and get a lot of words mixed up and even make up words my family say. I need my own Heidi translation booklet. I should hand out. That's funny, Heidi. Yeah, I know the problem. Love that you live in the moment, Nicole. Yeah, I have something now, like today we have it, tomorrow we don't know if we have it tomorrow. Okay, niet begrepen dat Tracy dit doet. Yeah, Tracy would do the tutorials. She always does my tutorials, and just because I think Tracy does them in a way that I never ever would be able to do them. She does them brilliantly. And so I always like her to make them because then there is not a big head in the front of the camera of she doesn't put glue on the wrong side. And that's stuff that I make mistakes on a lot if I had to do the preparations before I videotape the tutorial. So that's why I always like Tracy to do them. But since Tracy now is occupied with so many things and has to take care of her husband, I'm thinking about doing the lantern myself, and then she can do the lantern when she has time, and then I will take mine down. But mine will not be as by far not so good as she will do them. I can speak only English and a pig Latin. A bit Latin, I think you mean. Yes, I follow Tracy. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Is there a tutorial for the camera journaling die cut? I think that is what it calls. No, Terrasona, there is not. But I have to see. Yeah, I have the cutting die myself. Yeah. See, and that's what I struggle with, because at this moment the sellers are asking me a lot for new designs, and when I make new designs I don't have time to do the tutorials. So yeah, I wish I had 10 hands and 3 times the time that you normally have in a day, then I would be able to do it all myself. But yeah, that's not possible. She may not know, but now she does, lol. It's a person you know, but not very well. Tanya, I have to see what you're talking about. See? Haha, I love that you live in the moment, Nicole. I watch your videos and I'm learning to make cards. It's fun, but they look horrible. It will take time. Yeah, Shannon, we did. Our first card didn't look as well either. So don't. As long as you enjoy them, it's yeah, it's okay. Oh, my husband says I need to go because my parents will be here any second. So, oh, special foods and tradition. Okay, that's the last question. The last question I will answer. In the Netherlands, we first have some coffee or tea, and normally with some cake. Or if people don't like cake, they will get a tasteful cookie, something like that. And then we make plates with small cubes of cheese or sausage. And after that, we take it off the table, and then we put on some chips and nuts and stuff like that. Nothing really special or odd, I think, but that's the way we celebrate a normal birthday in the Netherlands. Okay, sweethearts, I'm going to go. Thank you for chatting with me on my birthday. I wish you all a very nice day. I will be soon back when I have the new and exclusive dies in, and I will show them to you. I have to put them together, but I think it will take about a week before I have them here, because they are now shipped. I believe he's going to ship them on Monday. Thank you for joining me with my Just a Chat video, and a big kiss from me to all of you for all your kindness, happy birthday wishes, and yeah, just because you love me so much. And please know I love you all. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.